Hi everyone, I'm Fabiana and I'm a second year psychology student here at Lancaster University. The psychology department has asked me to do a takeover to give you a better insight into what psychology is really like here at Lancaster. So, let's get started. Top 10. Let's talk stats. You might not already know that Lancaster is first in the country for career prospects after 6 months, 6th in the UK for psychology according to the Guardian University Guide 2020, and 10th for psychology according to the Complete University Guide 2021. So we're doing pretty well for ourselves. If you do decide to come to Lancaster, you'll be studying at a uni in the top 10 for psychology, which might be a contributor to why we have such high career prospects. The department. Psychology at Lancaster is known for its research. We conduct high quality experimentation and bring this to lectures too. One of my favourite things to do is conduct research in our high-tech labs. There are 4 branches of research at Lancaster: infancy and early development, language and cognition, perception and action, and social processes. Let's start with infancy and early development. This spans from before birth to toddler age. Researchers at the university investigate how language is produced, how communication works in infancy, object categorization, and much more. Research is supported through high-tech methodology such as eye tracking, electroencephalography, near-infrared spectroscopy, and behavioural measures. It's no surprise that we are one of the largest groups investigating infancy and early development in the world. There are 5 different labs dedicated to the study of infancy and early development, namely the Fetal Learning Lab, the Language and Communicative Development Lab, the Word Category Learning Lab, the Infant Perception Lab, and the Infant Social Cognition and Word Processing Lab. At the same time as writing this, I'm also working on my dissertation, which is in this field. With my dissertation supervisor, Charlie Lewis, I'm investigating the manifestation of gender stereotypes in children's toy advertising and how a child's perception of this develops with age. Due to COVID-19, I'm not able to conduct my research physically, so I'm doing it remotely instead. So far, I'm finding it really interesting. The Language and Cognition branch uses a range of methods, including eye tracking, reading times, and ERP. Here, they research language both in children and adults with a specific focus on cognitive processing, as well as mental representations of language, language and literacy development, writing systems, and the embodiment of processing language. There are 6 different labs, including the Embodied Cognition Lab, the Emotion and Communication Lab, the Word Learning in Autism Lab, and more. One of the things I love most about the psychology department at Lancaster is their dedication to contribute high-quality research to the field. The Perception and Action branch uses techniques such as TMS, psychophysiology, visual reality, and lots more. Having taken part in a few studies in this branch of psychology, I think it's one of the most fun to learn about. Here they study emotion and feeling states, age-related disorders, and multisensory integration, amongst many other topics. This branch is comprised of 8 independent labs, including the Neuroscience of Speech and Action Lab, the Spatial Memory and Navigation Lab, and the Visual and Multisensory Cognition Lab, to name a few. Social processes research involves the investigation of social and moral decision-making, emotion, and risk-taking. Here, they focus on computational social science through the study of large data sets to apply in real-world settings. Social psychology is probably the most liked topic in my year. One of the reasons may be because it explains real-world issues through the study of behaviour. If I had to put a bet on it, I think this would probably be the most chosen topic for our third-year options. My experience. I'm not just here to tell you about what the psychology department can offer you. I'm sure you probably want to know what I think of it. Don't worry, I'll spill the tea. After uni, I want to go into teaching. It's no surprise that I want to teach psychology. I'm sure you can guess that if I want to teach it myself, I must love it a lot. But, believe it or not, the thing which interests me most about psychology is neuroscience. Although this isn't everyone's cup of tea, I enjoy learning about the cognitive basis of our behaviour and how it can be explained through internal brain processes. Due to my aspirations to teach, I made a blog over quarantine, which is why the psychology department contacted me to do this takeover. In this blog, I explain real-world issues using psychology in a fun and accessible way, similar to this takeover. If you'd like to have a look at what can come out of studying psychology at Lancaster, click the link in the description. I've had so much support from the university with regards to my blog, and have received so much positive and constructive feedback. It's given me so many opportunities that I never imagined of myself. I don't find it surprising that we're rated first in the country for career prospects, because I know that, through the help of those at Lancaster, my blog has got me closer to where I want to be. I've experienced a massive focus on career whilst being at Lancaster. The psychology department offer drop-in careers cafes where you can go and speak to someone about where you want to be and how to get there. I have attended one of these myself and found it extremely helpful. The psychology department also do something called PEP. These are highly competitive placements, both assisting in research labs and with vulnerable people in the community, from research assistant to hospital ward volunteer. These give you vital experience in a sector which you may not ordinarily be involved in, and Lancaster are one of the only unis to offer this. Employees look at these placements and see great potential. When I first started at Lancaster, I won't lie, I found it daunting. However, after finishing my second year, I can honestly say that these have been the best 2 years of my life. From my experience, extra support has always been there when I needed it, whether this be academics, career, or personal issues. Getting involved in societies like PsychSoc really made me feel welcome through its fun activities and allowed me to make friends that are still my closest today. If you are thinking of studying psychology at Lancaster, I honestly couldn't recommend it more, and I'm not just saying that. Thanks for listening, everyone. I hope I have given you an insight into what psychology is really like at Lancaster and why you should choose it for undergrad or postgrad studying. I just wanted to say a big thank you to the psychology department for having me. Don't forget to check out my blog if you fancy having a look at some extracurricular psychology. And as I always say on my blog posts, happy learning.